making a run at it, aren't you? Rolling up a stake and going to Vegas.
The #1 poker internet show is now on the radio. This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. For the next 60 minutes, we're going to talk poker news, entertainment, and have lots of Sin City surprises. The phone lines are open at 731-1230. That's 731-1230. Or toll free. 1-866-820-5528. That's 1-866-820-KLAV. Now, let's bring on the host. He's going all in. Here is Mark Hoke.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Mark Hoke Show.
Good afternoon.
Hello, hello.
God, let's pray for no disasters. Oh, this is going to be interesting today. Thanks for joining us here on KLAV 1230 AM, the talk of Sin City. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Everybody thinks this is a really nice small town in the Midwest. Oh, wait. No, they don't. Incorrect. Thanks for joining us here. Hey, we have an awesome show lined up for you. I sure hope. We are going to be riding the tight wire today. Alan, you are going to earn your money.
That's okay, man. I like it when it gets like this. I love it.
Man, I need some extra blood pressure medication. Somebody
Maybe
get something down here
maybe
quick.
an extra dry vodka martini when you're done today.
Oh,
So-
I think that is a must. Sassy, you want to go get drunk after this is over?
Yes, I'm in.
Boom. Yeah. Winner.
If you guys will hang tight till
Afternoon
4, I'll
plans.
join you.
Hey, now.
Well, I think I'm going to be headed to Green Valley tonight to play a little
I
play a
did
little
get
horse
that
tonight.
Text. I did get that text. That's a fun little tournament. I like that tournament.
Well, are you coming?
I'm not. I have other plans.
What is better than me?
Mum's the word. Taking the fifth.
Oh.
Other plans.
Wow, that is slightly devastating but understandable. We are here with the best of poker news and entertainment. Sassy Richie joining us. How are you, dear?
Very good. Thank you for having me on again.
And once again, thank you for your hospitality at the Poker Gives event.
Yes, it was great. We had such a good time. Really fun event.
Made the
Thank
final
you for playing.
Yeah, made the final table.
You did. You did.
And I got horse screwed at the end, but that's okay.
You had some
That's
great
poker.
players there. Some great celebrities showed up.
For sure. For sure. Dennis Phelps at the final table as well.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he tanked it to get the baseball I wanted.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny.
They had a Bryce Harper baseball there, and Dennis kept Dennis was hanging in there. He was in good enough shape. He couldn't have made the last 5. He definitely could.
Yeah, he could have. He could have.
But we all know Dennis, huge baseball fan, and decided that Bryce Harper baseball was what he was playing for all day long.
Yeah, it was so cute when I got there with the ball. Everybody, all the guys and Binions were going crazy. I'd never even heard of the guy, and everybody was just going crazy over this baseball. Everybody wanted it. It was so funny.
Well, he's a young one. You know,
Yeah,
Bryce is
yeah.
a young one. He's, what, 20 or 21 now? Ish?
Yeah,
Somewhere in there. So, yeah.
that's what I hear.
Oh, he'd be a nice date for you.
Too young.
Too young?
Too young. I'm about to be 42 in March.
You don't
Need
want
someone
to
a
call
little
yourself
closer.
a cougar?
No, I'm good with that.
Come on, that's a double up, Sassy.
Wow.
Nate Dowland is also in the studio. I'm trying to figure out how we can embarrass Nate here, too, while we're at it, and get him to never come back.
Oh,
How are
boy.
you, buddy?
I'm doing great. Fantastic.
Good. Hey, what's I know you were doing a little WSOP Academy action. I should give you
I
a little-
was down at Caesars this last week. They've been having some great academies coming up. Vanessa Russo just did an academy with the WSOP Academy, and she actually had one of the guys come out of her academy and final table the World Series of Poker circuit event down at Caesars. So
There you go.
congratulations to the academy on another wonderful lesson.
That is awesome. Good for you. Glad you had a successful weekend there.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. If you got a chance to take an academy with any one of the pros, definitely do that.
All right. Very nice. And Vanessa was okay. She didn't get upset or anything, right?
Oh, of course not.
Okay, good. I worry about her sometimes.
Yeah.
She gets a little emotional. She gets fired up about her game, you know. It takes it very seriously.
A very great instructor, though. She's had a lot of students come out of her classes and become very successful. Made a lot of final tables last year in her ladies only class. Very successful.
No doubt. Well, speaking of some successful people and some not so successful, I do believe that it is time for the read from PokerNews.com.
Scanning the poker tables from around the world. This is The Read, brought to you by PokerNews.com.
And I guess we should mention, by the way, Robert-Bellande's going to be on the show. He's not here in studio yet. It's a meeting with Bobby Baldwin, so we'll hear from Jean Robert-Bellande in a little bit, the broke living dude.
He's an amazing character.
I'm an idiot. How can I not put that into the lead-in? Can you tell? I right now, honest to God, you guys don't know, but I am like a duck on the water right now. You have no idea.
Why is that?
Alan's going to try and save me here.
We're in the bag.
We're going to help you float.
You're going to be just fine.
We we'll keep the radio secrets where they are. But
That's why we're in the building.
I'm peddling. I'm peddling. That's for sure. All right. So some entertaining news in the poker industry. First, congratulations. Boy, we give out run good on this show like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, baby.
Kenneth James comes on the show, goes on the Heartland Poker Tour on the cruise, wins the event there. Jeremy Osmus finally pops in, and look what happens. Wins the main event at the Venetian Deep Stack Extravaganza
120
For a second time.
for the second time.
For a second time.
That is impressive.
Yes.
$121,853 and a nice Tag Heuer watch.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm so happy for him. I love him. He's such a nice guy.
I know you just want to give him a hug all night long, don't you?
Not that bad.
See,
He's just a really nice guy.
See, did you guys hear the pound on the table? If you missed that in the podcast when Sassy was on here with Jeremy Osmus, oh, good Lord. You better go to markhokeshow.podbean.com and download that. It was something else. But congratulations to Jeremy Osmus taking that one down. Defeats Ali Fazeli, somewhere in that ballpark. $75,000 for him. Alan Jaffery Schulman. Finishing fifth in that event, picks up $27,000.
She's such a nice lady.
She is. She's wonderful.
And very talented card player.
Darren Rabinowitz finishing sixth on that. Stan Jablonski picking up 10th place, gets $10,000 on that. So that'll finish up the Venetian Deep Stacks event. Of course, the WSOP circuit event here at Caesars is going on right now. So, check that one out. I'm going to try and swing over there this weekend at some point. So that's going to be good. Some other news going on here. Let's go to the bad news. We'll go good news, bad news, and then come back to decent news.
There's the bad news in the poker world?
Oh, what a shocker. Maryland Live.
Now, that was more gamblers. That really wasn't poker players. They were using chips, counterfeit chips.
A Northern Virginia couple throws down $100 chips at Maryland Live Casino, trying to look like high rollers, but they were gambling with fake chips. So the Maryland State Police charged a husband and wife from Annandale, Virginia, with conspiracy and theft after determining they were using counterfeit chips at the casino.
And again, they tried to
Bad
get rid of the
disposal
chips.
methods.
Yeah,
My God.
the chips float. Plastic chips float in lakes.
Yeah, they got some fake chips that were plastic. So they try and throw them in the river. They float, and the police find them.
$153,000 of the fake chips are going to get noticed in a river or lake.
I just like to say, good game. Nice job, you two. So off to the big house for them. Thanks for playing. But another good job. At least they caught it. Yeah. Once again, these guys have been the casino's doing a really good job catching these things now. So hopefully this isn't going to be an epidemic. I really hope not. But Alan's looking at me funny. Is Katie on the line, by the way?
I've got to grind at Katie standing by, ready
Awesome.
to go for you, sir.
Great, fantastic. Well, we can get Katie into the discussion because this is a huge story. Some people are kind of downplaying it a little bit, but this is a pretty good story. Nevada and Delaware have signed an online poker partnership, so they're going to be able to share player pools between their sites. So we've got an opportunity to bring some Delaware players in, at least on WSOP.com. We're still trying to figure out if they're going to be on Ultimate or not because 888's kind of got Delaware all tied up. But that is good news for those of us here that like to play online poker in Nevada because, we're going to add 7 people.
Yeah, I was going to just a handful of players over in Delaware.
That's not much, isn't it?
7 whole folks, huh?
That's it. I think I know 3 of them that live in Delaware, too. But Katie Stone from the Grindettes on the line. And Katie, I'm sure you saw this today. So what do you think about this little deal? We've got Delaware and Nevada teaming up.
Yeah, it was really exciting. I watched a little bit of the live stream. I thought it was really cool that they had it live streaming, too. But but yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited to see how quickly it's moving, because I think just based on how slow everything was in the previous several years, I think I was a little bit pessimistic as far as how quickly the other states would, start to get together and do deals like this. So I'm very pleased to see that it's already happening.
Yeah, and an interesting reaction from New Jersey on this too, because it would certainly make sense for everybody to just say, you know what, yeah, let's all hug, be friends, get in there. But I read an article on Poker News today that Ray Lesniak, who's been one of the big state senator there, has been one of the big proponents of online gaming and poker in the state of New Jersey, is basically saying, "Oh, I'm disappointed. I don't know why we didn't look into this. Chris Christie was distracted from his scandals. We lost out on a partner, blah, 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 blah." But what is stopping them other than ego from teaming up?
I don't know. There might be something that we don't know also. If I've just learned that in things like this, we never know the whole story. And so it wouldn't surprise me to ultimately find out that something else was in the works. Maybe New Jersey, after all, will be the one state that can play with the rest of the world. Maybe they will be the first ones, because there was rumors about that way back when. So who knows? But it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
New Jersey did say that they did want to be the federal regulator over everybody, so that could play into it.
I think they're just being snobby.
If it's
what
about the
other
money,
explanation is it? I mean, why would you not want to put these pools together and have all these players playing in one spot and everybody makes money? I mean, that only makes sense. There's got to be some weird reason. I've got the NJGC guys at our office, by the way, today, kind of setting us up there at Overlay. So I may have to pop back to the office and ask a question or two. I'm curious. But, it's a very interesting situation. Now, California's got a couple bills that they're introducing, too. I mean, this is, Katie, of course, you busted your chops online there. So what are you thinking about all this at this point?
Well, it's been nice so far to see that everything just seems to be constantly moving forward. There's not any time, it seems like, now where we're left wondering what's going to happen. It just seems like now that everything's in motion, they're going to keep moving. And it's nice because, I moved back into the United States in December, so just a few months ago, and ultimately decided to stay in New Jersey just because, it was working well for me. And I'm coming from, living in Mexico for the past year and a half playing online. So if it was good enough to keep me in New Jersey and in the United States, it can only get better. So it's really great news for people like me who are now able to live in the U.S.
Yep, absolutely. So, well, we'll keep an eye on it. This is exciting stuff, though, to a point.
Do the player pools concern you currently? If the player pools stay this way for an extended period of time, would you be able to stay or keep the lifestyle that you have?
The player pools are certainly in a stage where I think it's important for us to understand that this is just the beginning. And so I think I saw something yesterday that said over 100,000 online poker accounts had been created to date in New Jersey. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I think that that's fine. I think the general public has a long way to go still in understanding and trusting online poker sites, because for the past 10 years it's been, kind of murky waters, and people haven't really known if they can trust it. And so I think it'll take, years for it to get to a point where everybody is comfortable with it. But I'm encouraged by the numbers, and I know that a lot of people with more information and who are much smarter than I am are discouraged by the numbers. But I'm the one actually making the living playing poker, and I'm the one doing it online, and I'm encouraged. So I think that I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and continue to play in my home state, not much less my home country. So it's good.
All right. Sounds interesting. Well, once again, I want to thank Katie for calling in here on the Grindettes, and the best ladies team with the top team captain you're ever going to find in Katie Stone, without question. Right, Katie?
Well, thanks, Mark. I've never actually thought about it that way, but that's an interesting way to think about it. But,
Well, you just whip the rest of them in shape.
It's a great group of girls who I've known for a long time, and I'm very proud to have them as some of my best girlfriends, and I think it's going to be a big year for the Grindettes. I really think there's going to be some really great things that are going to be happening this year. So
did see Jamie over at Caesars in the WSOP circuit event. She left New Jersey for a few days, huh?
Yeah, I think. Well, she was just in Mexico, so she played in New Jersey. She was here for the Borgata Winter Open because she's a newly sponsored Party Poker pro, and so they were here in New Jersey. And then she went to Mexico and played, and so now I think she's just on her trip back east, and she's staying in Vegas for a little bit. And I went to the grocery store today, but last I saw she was deep in that event. I'm not sure if she's still in. Does anyone know?
I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to check.
I didn't.
I know she was like 6 of 11 going into today.
Oh wow!
So, and it's a 6-max event, and if you know anything about Jamie Kerstetter, you know that she loves to play 6-max.
Oh yeah.
She's a very, very, very talented player. And back in the day, before I even knew her, back in like 08 and 09, I was a Jamie Kerstetter fangirl. I would rail her on full tilt, just watching her crush all the 6-max tournaments back in 2008, 2009. And just from that, just watching her play and just crushing and seeing her style, I just knew that she had to be a friend of mine because she was just so good. So hopefully she's still in and winning.
Hopefully she can get a ring.
That'd be wonderful. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be awesome. Well, of course, you can follow the Grindettes on Twitter at Grindettes, Facebook, the Grindettes, and, of course, visit the website, grindettes.com. You can learn all about the wonderful ladies of the Grindettes anytime you want. Great follow, by the way. They do a wonderful job on that Twitter account. Katie, thanks for calling in. I do appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
All
Have
right.
fun in the studio today.
All right, we miss you. Get out here.
Talk to you later.
Okay, see ya. All right, there you go. Katie Stone of the Grindettes.
Fun ladies.
Oh, man, I'll tell you.
I just checked Twitter. She hasn't retweeted since she bagged her chips last night. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good news, though. I didn't get to see that because I was buried in Jean Robert-Bellanding last night. So we are going to be hearing from Jean Robert-Bellande here very shortly. So we're going to step away, take a commercial break, and I also have to address an ice cream issue. Believe it or not, I have to publicly address this. This is unbelievably ridiculous.
Is it the Ben and Jerry's thing?
No, it's not a Ben and Jerry's thing.
Oh, did you see what they're doing?
No, what are they doing?
Yeah, they have a thing where they're going to have raspberry in the middle of their and chocolate fudge. They're making these flavors where there's flavors around some filling in the middle of the.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. I don't know.
Don't get Mark too excited. He's already got ice cream
there's
issues.
a raspberry one, a chocolate fudge, and a peanut butter or something.
Load that up in the bathtub and let's go.
Flavors, yeah. I don't know. It looked interesting.
All right, we're going to step away before I turn this show into just a total nightmare. We'll be right back. Jean Robert-Bellande after the break.
PokerAtlas.com has its finger on the pulse of all poker events in Las Vegas and beyond. Both on and offline, PokerAtlas.com is made by poker players, for poker players, and covers North America for every tournament, every day. Join the action by reading and posting your own reviews on PokerAtlas.com. Let everyone know what you really think about poker rooms you visited. PokerAtlas.com also features special offers and online sign-up bonuses for its members as well. Don't forget to like Poker Atlas on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Poker Atlas. PokerAtlas.com also has Twitter accounts for up-to-the-minute information about tournaments in your area. The action starts here at PokerAtlas.com.
The heat is on. Whether you're in the hot seat of a major poker tournament or just dealing with everyday life, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water, and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out, no matter what you're doing, when you have an Arctic Blue cooling towel handy. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, poker players, first responders, physical therapists, U.S. automakers, and even reality TV stars. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at arcticblu.com and pick yours up today. Plus, enter the discount code MarkHokeShow when you check out and get 15% off plus free shipping to keep some of your cold hard cash in your wallet. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot. So pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
It's time for you to check out RogueWire.com. News, sports, entertainment, and the internet home of The Mark Hoke Show. Don't wait. Let the sparks fly from your computer at RogueWire.com. And of course, RogueWire.com is powered by BlueRail.net. For over 2 years, The Mark Hoke Show has trusted BlueRail.net as their exclusive host, and you can too. Visit BlueRail.net for top-level web hosting, website building and maintenance, one-on-one customer service, and much more. It's time to get on board with your winning combination, BlueRail.net and RogueWire.com. How far do you want to go? Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at Double Digit Covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dos and his all-star sports handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at doubledigitcovers.com and call now for today's free winner at 1-855-489-3500. That's 1-855-489-3500. Stop guessing and start winning today at doubledigitcovers.com.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel apparel.
Now, let's return to The Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
And welcome back, everybody, to The Mark Hoke Show. I'm your host, Mark Hoke, and Nate down along for the ride. And I got to tell you, I am so excited that we have one of the great personalities in poker joining us, Nate. Can you believe he's on the line with us right now? Jean Robert-Bellande joining us. Jean Robert, how are you?
I'm good. Glad to be back.
Hey, I'm so excited. This is the first time I got to interview you, too. And all this time, you have done 400 shows, and you have not been on it. It's broken my heart. You know that, right?
Oh, I haven't. I've never been on yet?
No.
Really? Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm so glad to be back. This is actually my first time.
That's all right.
Okay.
All good.
Well, good. Good. So you've always been a gentleman. I'm glad we were finally able to come together on the show.
It's outstanding. Well, Jean Robert, first, what's going on with you? What's new?
Well, 2014 is just starting out to be just a fantastic year. I'm convinced it's going to be my best year ever. certainly January and February have been excellent for me. So really looking forward to the rest of this year.
Yeah, I know you've been really struggling a little bit last year, and then you kicked off, got that 10th place finish at the 5 Diamond Classic. How important was that to you? Because I know you were kind of not feeling really good about poker for a while. What did that mean to you to go that deep in that tournament?
Yeah, the 5 Diamond tournament it is interesting. I hadn't played a tournament in a while. You know, I played the main event. I think the main event was the last tournament, no one tournament that I played, and you know, I was really surprised how you know, everything's just kind of second nature. Even though I haven't been playing a lot of tournaments, I thought I was doing very, very well, and you know, it's just second nature. It's instinctive, and you know, I certainly didn't get that deep because I had so many good cards. You know, I played the game, and it was a lot of fun. And he got very, very close. So it was kind of exciting, you know. With like 20 people left, I was chip leader of the whole tournament, and actually I had enough chips at like 16th or 17th place that I probably would have made. I would have qualified for third place in chips at the final 6. So, you know, I was more than close.
Yeah, one of the things that I've found about you watching your career, and you know, going back through social media and YouTube and everything else, I got to tell you, you have some of the worst luck I have ever seen one of the great players have. I mean, what is that like to deal with those kind of swings all the time? It's amazing how that happens to you.
Well, you know, I'm a firm believer in, you know, numbers are numbers, and you know, people are going to have similar types of numbers. You know, so you know, everybody's going to go through their share of beats and successes, but it does seem like on the huge games, or in televised moments when everything's on the line, or whether you know, deep in a World Series of Poker main event, something like that. That's just the unbelievable mishaps I run into them. So, you know, that's happened up until now. Hopefully that starts to turn around in the future here. But yeah, absolutely. It seems like I've gotten more than my fair share of the rough one.
Well, and then that feeds into the broke living phenomenon that you've created. And you know, tell us a little bit about where that came from, if anybody doesn't know, and you know, what you do to perpetuate the broke living JRB.
You know, as a kid, I grew up with a mom that was like basically a missionary. I grew up overseas in Taiwan, and my mom taught the school there, and her just mission in life was just to teach young people how to be leaders in the world. And I just remember with her, we never had a lot of money or anything, but she just always believed that you know, things were going to work out, and she just was somebody who really lived by faith. And I kind of watched her attitude that things were going to work out, and they just did. And she was a very happy person, and I think that influenced me, just like kind of just knowing that somehow, you know, things are going to kind of work out, and they do. And you know, years ago, I went on a mission to start a book called "Broke and Living Like a Millionaire," because you know, that was kind of always how I saw my mom do it when I was a kid, and you know, somehow I've been able to do some amazing things that honestly even millionaires haven't done, and you know, met certain people and hung out with certain people, and just I've been really, really blessed. So that's where the whole broken living like a millionaire comes from.
How do you do it? What are some of the great tips? If you were giving people a way to get to do the broke living lifestyle, how can you get them into it? And what are some of the cool things maybe in Vegas that they can get hooked up on and, you know, try and live like you do?
Yeah, well, Mark, I've given you some insight to the philosophy behind it, the specific things that I've done, and those are things that you're just going to have to pick up the book and sort out when you get in my book.
Look at this, always the salesman.
Yeah,
obviously.
But but I really do. I do enjoy my life. I enjoy the opportunities that have been put in front of me, and the relationships that I have, and I've been it's worked out pretty nicely. Now every once in a while, the broke living has a little bit of a backlash. I can tell you that this last week I met this beautiful girl that I was so excited to go to dinner with a couple nights ago, and in our text conversation and all, I was just kind of joking about how be prepared to pay for your own half of the meal. Well, I was obviously just joking, and then later on, I was, I had been looking through her Instagram and I saw like some ridiculous dress. I'm like, well, okay, wear this dress to dinner. And she's like, oh, that's a little too much. But she's like, don't worry, the dress I'm going to wear is a lot better. And then I responded, I said, well, you know what? Don't worry about the dress. Just remember to bring that purse, just as a joke, right? Now I don't hear back from her for a little bit. And then now I'm like a little concerned, well, what's happened? She's kind of disappeared. And then I'm putting it in my mind, well, I've got this tag, Broke Living, and maybe she's looking through my Instagram and my Twitter, and then I retweet all the hater stuff. I'm probably not looking like such a great catch for her anymore. So I finally texted her. I'm like, hey, so I've got dinner lined up to go to, Picasso, which is one of my favorite restaurants in Vegas. And, but I haven't heard back from you, so I'm feeling a little unsure of what's going on. And then she says, I won't be attending tonight on account of having to bring my own purse.
Oh, that's harsh.
Did you tell her you'll do a bankroll update on Twitter and just to pay attention, you've actually got this?
That's what I know, Joe. Wow. I guess, that's the only thing that makes sense is that she had done a little Google or Twitter research, and yeah, because so that's what I'm saying. Is sometimes the broke living will stick backfires.
You couldn't tell her it was comped meal anyway. Just bring tip money. It's okay.
That would have made it worse, I think. Oh my God. Well, it's funny that you bring that up, that the broke living, sometimes hurts you. I can tell you, like, one person on the Facebook page when I posted that we were going to be doing the interview today said, did not tell you if I have an extra bedroom. And I'm sure you get comments like that all the time. I mean, do you sometimes wish that you hadn't taken the broke living route because, like you said, there is some backlash to it sometimes?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's funny because even Bobby Baldwin sometimes, it takes a stab. He's like, dude, you're pushing this broke living as if that's like the life that you're trying to, that's your goal and all. It seems like you should be, trying to be successful. Well, it's kind of just a play on the situation. Sometimes it's true that I am busted, but obviously I'm trying to be as successful as I can, and just because I have that name doesn't mean that that's my goal. So, I'm like I said, I'm really thrilled about this year. Things are starting off really well, and it set up some good infrastructure for myself to give myself a lot more security in the future.
Oh, that's exciting. And
43 years old now, so time to look at trying to
You're still young.
find a mate and have a kid.
Oh wow, you plan on having kids sometime soon, huh?
Oh man, I'm dying to have a kid.
Wow,
for sure.
Well, ladies,
Yeah.
I suppose we can ask for volunteers. We'll work on that. I mean, it is Las Vegas.
I hear Sassy's available.
Hey, Sassy Richie, yeah, she's in the studio with us. She might give you a call. Now, I wanted to ask you about Survivor too. We have a new poker player going on Survivor coming up, and I got to hear, what tips would you give him when he goes on Survivor? Because I mean, it had to be an incredible experience for you.
Well, from what I understand, this guy, even though I hear he's an excellent guy, good-looking guy, he's fun, and a very, very good poker player. But however, he's not as high profile as I was, which is going to work in his advantage, in my opinion. See, when I went out there, I didn't want to reveal that I was a professional poker player. But just in like the prelims, even though we're not allowed to talk to the other contestants, you can see when people recognize you. You know, it was obvious that 2 or 3 people on the set recognized me. So my idea of trying to be something other than a poker player wasn't going to work, and I decided it's better that I'm just honest about it and try and make do with that. But I think that announcing that you're a poker player, gives you a little bit of a disadvantage because they're going to be gunning for you, assuming that assuming that you're pretty smart and that you're good with games and all. So, now this guy, if he can get on there and not reveal being a professional poker player, then I think that'll be much better for him.
Do you have any regrets from that show?
Do I have any regrets? I regret that my antennas weren't up a little bit more when the day that I got knocked out. But I did like the way I played the game. My strategy was to kind of be as much of a jerk as possible without getting eliminated, and then kind of work on people later on. I wanted to not be perceived as a threat for a long time, and that was kind of working. And then even my best buddy on the show, I worked out basically a coup to get rid of him because it looked like he was for sure going to win the whole show, and that ended up backfiring on me because somebody else came up with something clever to get rid of me, but I wasn't the big threat at the time. So I really think that the guys that ended up voting me out, that they had indeed made a mistake at that time, but ended up working out for them in the long run.
Yeah, well, we would have liked to see you win. That would have been cool.
Well, what was tougher, taking second place for a bracelet or being voted off Survivor?
Wow, that's a very, very good question. I've never been asked that before.
Way to go, Nate.
Both of them were very, very frustrating, and both of them I really saw myself with the win. Survivor, even though I was 8th place, I was a lot closer than it looked because I had a smooth path. I just tried to get rid of. Actually, on Survivor, if I didn't get rid of that guy James, I couldn't have won. So I made the only play to try and win, which was to get rid of him. And wow, the bracelet that close too. Well, limit hold'em isn't my forte, so that I got second in the limit hold'em event is kind of a miracle in itself. But yeah, having a 19-1 chip lead and not winning is very frustrating.
Well, you're going to get another chance this year, I'm sure. And what did you see on the schedule that was unique to you? How many events do you think you're going to be playing, and what stood out to you on the calendar?
The last couple of years, I used to play about 20, 22 events every year. And the last 2 years, I've been so busy at Aria Poker because, it's interesting because with the World Series, even though it's at the Rio, I mean, Aria Poker is just jammed the whole time, and a lot of high limit games and everything in there. So it was hard for me to get away. The last 2 years, I've only played 6 events. This year, I'm going to try and play 10 or 12 events if I can. I'm going to really, really make an effort to play more events. But, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get away for that many, but especially looking forward to the No Limit Deuce events. I really, really enjoy that game, and the mixed games, and the big horse event.
So, are we going to see the dealer's choice?
Are you going to see me what?
Are we going to see the dealer's choice event?
Oh yeah, that sounds so fun.
Oh yeah,
that sounds so
17
fun.
games,
Absolutely.
including 5-card draw.
Are you calling 5-card draw?
I'm almost positive that Doyle Brunson's the one who got that game in there. Because he's been trying to revive that game, because nobody knows how to play it, and he's amazing at it. So, he's been trying to revive that game, and I'm sure it was his idea to get it in there.
He's good at that deception of the draw game.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Well, Jean Robert, I know you got a meeting here with Bobby Baldwin coming up later today, and but I want to thank you for taking the time to call into the Mark Hoke Show. We really do appreciate it, and of course, you can follow him on Twitter at BrokeLivingJRB, as if people didn't know that already. But a darned funny account if you're not following it, so make sure you check it out. And hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the World Series. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thanks so much, Mark. Thanks so much for having me on. Let's do this again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Bye now.
And there you go, Jean Robert-Bellande joining us here on the show. Sassy, do you want the date?
I don't want to have children, so we're not a good match.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Unfortunately. Yeah, when he said I want to have kids, nope.
I laid
can't
that
happen.
one up for you right there.
Thank you. Thank you for looking out. Thanks for looking out. I appreciate it.
I was.
No kids, really?
No kids, yeah. I'm 42
Deal
now.
breaker.
I'm used to my life like it is. I haven't been around a lot of children. I don't even know much about children.
Well, you could adopt. Hang out with my daughter.
You were one once.
Good point. Still doesn't make me want to have kids.
Makes you want to have them last, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thanks to Jean Robert for calling in. We do appreciate it. Hey, we're going to take a quick break because we did run a little long there with Jean Robert. We got the Arctic Blue game of the day, my ice cream cone story.
Can't wait for the ice cream
dear
cone story.
God.
That's going to be fantastic.
Stick around, everybody. We'll be right back on the Mark Hoke Show. Thanks for joining us.
Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at Double Digit Covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dos and his all-star sports handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at doubledigitcovers.com and call now for today's free winner at 1-855-489-3500. That's 1-855-489-3500. Stop guessing and start winning today at doubledigitcovers.com.
At Team Poker Joker, we build innovative, high-performance, poker-focused apparel designed to keep you cool and calm in tough situations. Wait, no we don't. We've just got a cool brand representing the suits of this beautiful game called poker. Our gear won't make you better, but it will keep a smile on your face. So don't be so serious and show you know how to have fun. Get your Poker Joker gear today at TeamPokerJoker.com. Grin and win today at TeamPokerJoker.com.
It's time for you to check out RogueWire.com. News, sports, entertainment, and the internet home of The Mark Hoke Show. Don't wait. Let the sparks fly from your computer at RogueWire.com. And of course, RogueWire.com is powered by BlueRail.net. For over 2 years, The Mark Hoke Show has trusted BlueRail.net as their exclusive host, and you can too. Visit BlueRail.net for top-level web hosting, website building and maintenance, one-on-one customer service, and much more. It's time to get on board with your winning combination, BlueRail.net and RogueWire.com. How far do you want to go?
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
PokerAtlas.com has its finger on the pulse of all poker events in Las Vegas and beyond. Both on and offline. PokerAtlas.com is made by poker players, for poker players, and covers North America for every tournament, every day. Join the action by reading and posting your own reviews on PokerAtlas.com. Let everyone know what you really think about poker rooms you visited. PokerAtlas.com also features special offers and online sign-up bonuses for its members as well. Don't forget to like Poker Atlas on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Poker Atlas. PokerAtlas.com also has Twitter accounts for up-to-the-minute information about tournaments in your area. The action starts here at PokerAtlas.com. This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
And we're back for the best poker news and entertainment. And it really is, isn't it?
It is.
Don't you think so?
I totally agree. I love your show.
Our show is awesome because of people like you.
Aw, thank you.
Nate, not so much, but you, absolutely.
Thanks.
Sassy Richie and Nate Dowland in studio with me, and we just spoke to Jean Robert-Bellande, and pretty interesting interview there.
I'd still like to know how he goes from 0 to 12 grand to 36,000. The ups and downs that he throws on Twitter is just amazing.
It's painful to watch sometimes, but it's all right. Hey, that's
It's
his
hilarious.
life, man.
It's hilarious to watch it most times.
By the way, we've got to mention that the Mark Hoke Show is powered by BlueRail.net, and of course brought to you by PokerAtlas.com. Get all the information you need on tournaments across North America, plus poker room reviews, and the new Table Talk feature. Boy, there's some nice chats going on there. You got to take a look at that, Nate.
I did.
Check it out at PokerAtlas.com, and of course we're also brought to you by our friends at Blind Squirrel Apparel, Team Poker Joker, DoubleDigitCovers.com, RogueWire.com, and Arctic Blue Cooling Towels. And speaking of which, it's time for the Arctic Blue Keep Your Cool Game of the Day.
It's time for the Arctic Blue Keep Your Cool Game of the Day.
By the way, the bear said you got to go buy a towel. Go to ArcticBLU.com, put in the code Mark Hoke Show, and pick up 15% off plus free shipping. It's getting hot out here. You need one of these. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. So get on the website today.
Those things are great.
They are.
Yeah, man. Our racing buddies out at the track, man, they use those things all the time. They're killer.
Fantastic. Well, speaking of killer, it's time for all of us because I'm going to play this game too.
Ooh.
It's our broke living game today. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put up something that we're going to try to get for free. We're going to give our answers on how to get that item for free. Alan is going to judge what he thinks the best answer is, and whoever's got the most at the end of the game is the big winner.
Are you watching, Sassy?
I suck at the games. I'm already counting myself as loser.
Wow. Wow, giving up already.
Yeah.
You might be all right. Come on.
We'll
She gave
see.
up on the date? I mean, come on, Sass.
I don't want to have kids.
You were just
Sorry.
you're just a quitter. Come on.
He wanted to. He said, "I want to be a dad really bad." I'm not the one.
Well, adopt. Adopt.
Here we go.
All right. All
Let's
right.
do the game.
So first item here that we're trying to get for free is a free buffet. Sassy, what would you do to try and get a free buffet? Real quick.
A free buffet. A lot of people have comps, so see if I can work someone for a comp.
Working someone for a comp. Nate, what would you do?
2-for-1 ticket and just get in line and tell somebody that, hey, I just need to use this coupon with you.
A 2-for-1. Oh, trying to weasel somebody on a coupon.
That's right.
My answer is that I will go in as a food inspector and start sampling the food for about a half an hour to make sure everything's okay, thus getting a free buffet. Alan, what do you think?
Man, Nate's got it, man. Work that 2-for-1.
All right.
That's a 2-for-1
Too
answer,
many
too.
people. Too many people are already saying they're cops and they're not here in Las Vegas. If you don't watch the news, they're all over the place.
All right, fair enough. I thought it was a good answer, but that's okay. All right. Getting out of paying the bill in the VIP booth at the club. Nate, I'll go to you first. Getting out of paying the bill at the VIP
Wait,
booth
before
at the
you
club.
do that, first of all, you said the club. Is it a regular club or a gentleman's club?
A regular club.
Okay.
A regular club.
Okay.
Nate.
Wave at my friend Mark and say, he's got the bill. Mark.
Really?
Just wave to Mark. Mark's got the bill.
Sassy, what would you do to try and get out of the
This
VIP
is
bill
really
at the club?
bad, but I would probably just sneak out and not pay.
Just grab and go.
Just
yeah,
ditch.
I mean, I just gotta walk out the door.
Sassy, do the old drink and go, man.
Drink and go. Drink and go.
Unfortunately, I was going to say put the bill on Nate's, or have Nate pay the tab. It's his bill.
Remind me not to go to the club with you then.
I'll tell you what, man. Since you both threw each other underneath the bus right there, I'll give you both a point on Nate and Mark there. Sass, come on, I'm disappointed in you, girl.
But if you see Mark at the club, make sure you wave.
Yeah.
Say, hey, he's got it.
Get your date to pay for an expensive dinner. Get your date
Men
to pay
are
for
supposed to pay. What are you talking about? I shouldn't have to do anything. Men are supposed to pay.
You're already out, Sass.
No.
That's not even fun now.
Nate.
The strip on my credit card isn't working. Can you take care of it? I'll pick it up next week.
Oh, going for the strip on the credit card. I had a worse answer. Sorry, sweetie, I got mugged out in the parking lot and my wallet is gone. I love you very much, but I do need you to pick up the tab tonight.
Oh.
Nate gets another point, man. I'm sorry.
Oh,
There
my
you go.
God.
Come on, man. 3 points for Nate, 1 for Mark. Sass, come on,
I know,
girl.
I know. I warned
man.
you. Games are not my thing. I'm sorry. Hooker's it.
Last one. Get a hooker for free.
Boy, now this is a challenge.
Get
right
a
there.
hooker for free. Sassy. Though this is illegal.
I can show some cleavage, right? Women
What?
like women, right?
Okay. Wow, we're going to have a hard time topping that right now. Nate.
Send the bill to JRB. Broke living.
Send the bill to JRB. Oh. Mine was make sure that you get a hotel room with a window on the first floor. Lock the door and bail out.
Sass has got it, man. The cleavage.
Of course she did.
Oh,
She went for the lesbian thing. What are we going to do? Oh,
All
my
right,
God.
We got it. Well, okay, you're running short on time here, I guess. We got time for one more.
She's offering.
All right.
Sassy's
Let's get
offering
one
a 2-for-1 special.
All right, I got one more. I got one more handy, real quick. Get a private jet ride, Sassy.
Ooh,
Get a private jet ride.
Come on, Sass, work this one good.
I don't know. I'd have to really bat my eyes a lot, stick my leg out a little bit, show some leg. I don't know.
She's just going for the girl thing.
I know. Hey, I got that in my favor.
Nate.
I don't know. That one's a tough one. A free jet ride.
A free jet ride. Come on, man. That's broke living.
Wow. I'm clueless. Not even an idea. how
No
to get-
clue?
No.
See, my idea was to go tell the pilot that there's a lot of money waiting for me in Nigeria. So
We'll split it when we get there.
So we'll split it when we get there. Exactly. So
I'll
I
give you
did get a
that.
point on that one.
You got a point.
All right.
Nate, the big winner
Nigerian
today,
prince.
man. 3 points for
Nice
Nate,
job,
2 for
Nate.
Mark, and Sass.
Sorry.
Come on, girl.
She did score. Nate, nice job. Congratulations.
Ready, go, Nate.
Finally a win.
Clap, 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 clap.
And today's grand prize, an Arctic Blue towel.
There you go.
Yay.
And make sure you go to arcticblu.com. The bear is waiting for you. He's friendly. Honest to God, go pick up one of those towels today. Now, I have to defend a story on Facebook real quick that my wife put up.
It looks like you're trying to sneak it in. Though.
Okay,
It's look
okay,
Like, it looks
so-
like she caught you in a corner trying to eat it without anybody seeing you.
So we go to Wiener Schnitzel last night. There's Tasty Freeze there too. I get a cotton candy dip top ice cream cone.
Cotton candy dipped.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Exactly. So my wife decides to take this horrible picture of me. It's on my Facebook page. For some reason, I couldn't get over on the other one, but I will post it. Of me gouging down on this pink ice cream cone. And she puts some caption up about a grown man consuming a pink ice cream cone. I got to tell you, look, for those of us that like dip tops, that is good stuff. Sassy, you're with me on that. I know you are. You had to have liked dip top cones. Were you? Oh, don't look at me like that. Don't you dare.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't you
I
leave
like
me
pink.
hanging right now.
I like pink.
Okay, pink is okay.
I'm trying to pull up the picture, actually. Hold
Oh,
on.
man.
How bad is it? Let's see.
So my wife tried to throw me under the bus on Facebook, and I am horribly
Oh,
disappointed.
yeah, that's horrible.
Oh,
Nice
Doesn't it
job,
look like he's
Mrs.
trying to sneak it in? Like nobody wants.
Yeah, totally.
I wasn't trying to sneak it in. I was eating it. It was a small ice cream cone.
Are you sure you didn't steal that from your daughter?
No, I bought her own. Come on, I wouldn't do that. I eat her fries, but I didn't take the.
Totally sneaking it. You're totally sneaking it here.
That's terrible. Wow. Interesting show today, to say the least. What a great time. Jean Robert-Bellande joining us. Sassy Richie, Nate Dowland. To all of you, a pleasure once again
Thank you.
joining us on the Mark Hoke Show.
Always
Hey,
fun.
Make sure you download those podcasts. markhokeshow.podbean.com. Get in there. We've got some great stuff. You know, Mike Madison, Mike Sexton, Linda Johnson. So many great players have been on the show so far, and we're going to keep it rolling here. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. We do appreciate it. We'll see you next week on the Mark Hoke Show. Have a great week, Las Vegas.